The Halloween Massacre, also known as the Halloween Campus Murders, is a popular college myth across the world. We can't say when and how it all started. However, it made its way into the majority of American universities. For several now, it has created fear and panic among millions of students. This legend periodically resurfaces, spreads widely, and sends many students rushing home or barricading themselves inside their rooms during the weekend of or just before Halloween. The legend is about a popular psychic who predicts a masked man will enter a university and embark on a killing spree. Vague clues are given about which campus will be targeted. Clues that are ambiguous enough to allow them to be applied to nearly every college campus in the country. Nearly all the details of the legend vary according to where and when the legend is repeated. Sometimes it's said the campus will start with a specific letter, like M or W. Sometimes landmarks are referenced to include campuses near a river, cemetery, or railroad track. This story's first known appearance was in the Midwest in 1968, perhaps inspired by the murderous attack by Richard Speck on 9 nurses in a Chicago rooming house a few years earlier. The legend made a huge comeback in 1998 when it spread across college campuses throughout the Midwest. Another popular legend, repeated across several universities, is something known as pass by catastrophe. The rumor is that if some particular catastrophic event occurs, students whose performance could have been affected by the event are automatically awarded passing grades, on the grounds that here would then be no way to assess them fairly and they should not be penalized for the catastrophe. The most common version of this story is that if a student's roommate commits suicide, the surviving student will be awarded straight A's for that semester. This version provides the premise for the 1998 black comedy Dead Man on Campus and the 1998 thriller film The Curve, starring Matthew Lillard. Most universities around the world have several monuments and statues at the main gate and near different buildings. These could include statues of a benefactor, creator, alumnus, or a unique symbol to represent the campus. A popular legend is that all these statues come to life and walk around the campus at night. The legend has different variations depending on the learning institution. However, the pattern is similar. Some legends also have animal monuments and a wide range of amazing features. For instance, the University of Cincinnati has a lion statue in front of the hall, and some students believe that they've heard them growling at night. Others believe that the statues move only when a virgin walks past them. Lots of universities across the world are believed to have several tunnels and dungeons beneath them. Throughout the years, students have made up several stories about the hidden pathways that lead to ritual rooms and dungeons. This legend is quite popular across universities in the US. Most students at Michigan University believe that there are several dungeons beneath the university. This is half-truth because there are tunnels beneath the campus that were built to house the campus utilities. No dungeons have been found so far. Other students believe that there is a secret room underneath the foreign language building that houses a supercomputer owned by the government. At the University of Wisconsin, a terrifying legend exists known as Tunnel Bob. The shadowy figure has earned his spot among the city's most notorious urban legends by allegedly living in the subterranean labyrinth of steam tunnels running for approximately 20 miles under campus. The best known of the James Madison University myth deals with the mysterious tunnels beneath the quadrangle. Myths about the tunnels include violent murder, suicide by hanging, abandoned newborns, strange noises, footsteps, and other assorted things that go bump in the night. The most detailed legend about the tunnel deals with a student in the 1920s who is supposed to have received a note to meet her boyfriend in the tunnel. Her friends warned her about the rendezvous because the girl had been receiving little notes and gifts from an uncounted admirer. In addition, the campus was on edge because of reports of a peeping Tom. She ignored her friends, gussied up, and put on her best perfume. When she arrived in the tunnel, she discovered that her boyfriend was actually a crazed stalker. He attacked her, ravaged her, and eventually killed her. Her body was left in the tunnel. It was found the next day by her roommates. The legend about the murder in the tunnel contains the postscript that, even today, you can occasionally catch a whiff of the victim's perfume and hear her footsteps. Almost all universities in the US are 100 years old or more. And, of course, with very old and historic locations often comes tales of ghostly apparitions and eerie hauntings. In fact, ghost stories are a big part of college lore. From broken-hearted ghosts who haunt the dorms where they took their lives, to mischievous poltergeists, to lost soldiers who wander campuses built on old battlegrounds, the spooky specters are as varied as the modern-day campus co-eds. Some of the best ghost stories come from before the college existed, when the land was occupied by old mansions, churches, hospitals, and even asylums.